So, hello and welcome to another edition of Real Estate Success. This is your marketing trainer, Mo. I am down here at the Empire Board of Realtors talking to Mr. T. Dallas Smith about commercial real estate. So, Mr. Smith, just tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I've been in commercial real estate now 34 years. Got into the business in 1982. The Tiff family brought me into the real estate business. If you've gone through Tiff County, the city of Tifton, Tiff University, it was that family that brought me to the real estate business. I was with them 6 years, went from there to Cushman and Wakefield. In 1989, I was the first black broker they hired in Atlanta. From there, I went to H.J. Russell and Company and started a brokerage company for him.
Okay.
Pretty much been on my own since I left Russell 2001, 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Black history still being made in 1989, huh?
Hey, man, in the ATL, it's one of these unique places. And, Empire Real Estate Board, I always tell people I'm standing on the shoulders of greats who came way before me, who even allowed me to be one of the guys who could even have a real estate license. So
Gotcha.
I'm forever beholden to the Empire Real Estate Board.
So we're talking about, standing on the shoulders of great and really trying to build a career that you can have as a legacy.
Yeah.
And you've decided to focus your career on the commercial side versus the residential side.
That's all I've ever done.
So tell us a little bit about why you made that decision.
Simply money.
Okay.
1982, I did research, the richest 400 people from Forbes magazine. They did one of four things. They were in the oil industry, they were in technology, they were in investments, or they were in real estate.
Okay.
I wanted to stay in Atlanta. Like I said, I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta born, Atlanta bred. When I die, I'll be Atlanta dead. I'm that guy. So
ATL all the way?
ATL all the way. So I want to stay in the A. So if I did oil, I need to move.
Okay.
If I did investments, the way I really need to do, I need to be in Wall Street. I need to be in New York. No. Technology was just too geeky for my personality, and so it left me with real estate. And then real estate, the things I wasn't going to do, I wasn't going to carry people around in my car on the weekends and that kind of thing.
No babies in the back,
That wasn't
throwing
gonna happen.
popsicles and soda.
Yeah, no disrespect to residential folk, but I wasn't going to do that.
Okay.
So it left me, I wanted to work pretty much 9 to 5 type thing. So that left me with this thing called commercial real estate. I just kind of backed into it.
Gotcha.
I didn't know anybody who looked like me. I couldn't find anybody who looked like me at that time who did it. So
Okay.
I just had to, it was sort of search and find out kind of thing.
That's smart. That's smart. I mean, you obviously sat down and did some research before you
Oh, yeah.
make that decision moving
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
So,
The
money.
number 2 guy who was at Cushman Wakefield when I was there owned the New Jersey Nets.
Wow. Okay. So there was a little bit of opportunity to make some money in the commercial game of real estate.
No question about it.
So you got into it for the opportunity to make some money. Right?
Yes.
Everybody gets into real estate to make money.
Yes.
But so tell us a little bit about the difference between the commercial side and the residential side, and also a little bit about the differences in the cash.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing is patience. Particularly when the market was really, really hot and residential deals were happening every week. Boom, 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 boom. Commercial just not like that.
Okay.
So it takes time.
It's a slower process.
The typical deal, I mean, it's going to average about a year before you make any paper.
Okay.
To really get your legs, it's probably 2 years.
Okay.
Some may say 3. For me, it was around 2 years.
Okay.
And that's just, you got to plan on that. I lucked out because I was still living at home with my mom and dad.
Okay.
I could afford to do that.
Gotcha.
But if I had a house and kids and things like that, I probably couldn't have gotten into this business.
Now you still not living at home with your mama, are you?
No, some days I wish I could, the stack.
True.
Yeah. I could go home now.
You could go home.
Lena Smith would allow me to come home if I wanted to now. That's my mama.
So I think you are preparing to do I would consider like an all-day kind of commercial boot camp. And it's an all-day series on commercial real estate and how to get started.
Well, we have 2 courses. One is CRE 101 by T. Dallas Smith, which is just sort of an overall, talks about office, industrial, land, just gives you, if you're just thinking about it, here are some of the things to think about. And then there's one specific that I wrote called 34 Steps to Tenant Rep. The space that I'm in is tenant representation. So it's specific about what we do.
Okay.
And, we handle a lot of corporate work. So we do work for AT&T, we do work for FedEx, we do work for Coca-Cola, we do work for AIG, just to name a few. In the Atlanta Beltline, we've done their headquarters.
Okay.
Integral's headquarters, H.J. Russell Company is their headquarters. So what we call sort of one-offs. So, and we're licensed in 15 states. We're doing deals across the country right now, from Fullerton, California to Mahwah, New Jersey.
Wow.
And having a good time doing it.
Okay. So when someone comes to either one of these courses, what's 1 or 2 things that they can expect to leave with?
I think number one, the realization about what this thing really is.
Okay.
Specifically, commercial real estate and what it all entails. The all day we go right into the details. I mean, we deal with contracts, we deal with all of that. So you'll leave that day being dangerous. You'll know enough to be dangerous. But,
Cut yourself.
Yeah. And then, so again, the book's 34 Steps to Tenant Rep. It details the 34 steps that it takes from inception to getting the deal done.
Gotcha.
So it's very detailed.
Gotcha. Wow. So I'm excited for you to be doing this course, and I'm excited for everything you have going on here today.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are interested in learning how to build a commercial real estate business and understand the ins and outs, Mr. T. Dallas Smith is going to be here to help you. So with that being said, if anyone wants to be able to try and get in contact with you,
Well,
get some
Mo, I'd
information.
like to give a shout out to the Empire Real Estate Board.
Oh, absolutely.
Who, if you want to see me, the first Wednesday of every month at 3 o'clock, I'm at the Empire Real Estate Board. And we sit down, we have fireside chats with titans in the industry. So if you have an interest in the industry, this is the place to be.
Gotcha. And that's the first Wednesday
Of every month.
of every month.
Yeah,
All
at 3
right.
o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, guys, we thank you for joining us today. We hope that you find this information useful. We'll talk to you next time.
Good deal. Thanks. All right.
All right.